I said when the Benin approached Uromi, the Uromi indigenes, they ran into the bush. According to Okoje where when the Benin warriors went to Uromi to attack the Uromi soldiers, or where the villagers in that Uromi land, or where they deserted their communities. Motaya. I'll put your tie. Every minute, you know. One of them insult me. And over the years, the hypocrite Esan people, they refuse to narrate this history. They were hiding it.
That is the problem. They don't narrate their history.
My brother, let me shock you one thing today. When I wanted to talk about the history of Esan people, history of Moruji, and I sent him a message in WhatsApp. Or where I should stop that thing, that history that I want to narrate about the Esan people.
Wow.
He sent me a WhatsApp message. Well, you think I'm like, I have it on my screenshot. In case maybe I want to delete it. I was live like this. He sent me a WhatsApp message that is what the Esan people do not want us to talk about. That I should allow it to slide. I was very annoyed.
Why?
Then 3 days after, now saga between the Benin and the Esan starts. Then when he started, I started talking about the history of the Esan people, how the Esan people are from Benin. There's some Benin people who were forming alliance in TikTok. They started insulting me. They started challenging me. Even some of the Benin people joined social media blog. Some of my Benin brothers and sisters, they joined social media blog to be insulting me. They were there with him. But at the end of the day today, where are they today? I don't know enemies now. So that's why I told you I'm a one-man squad. I don't need people. I don't need friendship. I'm a man of integrity.
No, I know. If
I need to play now, and also on the attack, I yet ita Udawe or Simakin.
But this book in the West here, this book where I take one we have the name of the book, the title of the book. So if someone wants to find the book, I want to Bobby at here.
Okay, I think he's talking about ethnographic studies of the Esan people.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
ethnographic studies of the Esan people. Yeah.
Yes, the book is Ethnographic Studies of the Esan People by Dr. Christopher Belukoto Okoji. Mamata?
Oh, where?
Mama Reba, wherever.
And also, like in the West Taban, when I want to struggle, the Esan people, and I would do entire. When because when all this they started all this nonsense before. You want a lot of we the Benin. We are trying to play that. No, we don't want this. We are all one. We are all one. We don't want to have problem with these people because they are our brothers and sisters. But they keep pushing.
But saying the truth, it cannot cause division between us now.
That is true. That is true. But because they were going beyond their boundaries. The
history is telling us that the Esan and the Benin are the same. But the problem with the Esan people is that they said that history is making the Esan to be under the Benin. Where if don't carry
and that is the history.
Eben 1994, 1996. That book is very reliable. Any book that comes after that time is I will not even read it. And then the work or the read book about the history of the Esan people.
Yeah. No, you're right. Oh, what time? No, you're right.
I think my chippy.
I don't know.
When I make a banana where them any meta do you know. They be not time where any meta or you know. Near my come with the name of
my maybe about time like that. I will get Bobby. Don't understand. Is that going to listen and learn for you? Many of them started training sort.
And I told them they should not insult me. I did not insult anybody.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because I know that means that all what I have been saying or all what I have said over the few months, they have been listening. Yes. And that thing is touchy there. I'm very glad today.
Yeah.
I'm very glad.
I greet everybody.
I will consult.
Go. Is very painful. My understand. My ear pass. Let me hear what my ear passed through. My understand. Those bass that time when we were saying the truth, and when me I safeguard where because of where I must say Esan, all those things there about maybe I know. But at the end of the day now, I'm going to end up in one junction. My brother,
But Allah,
me I when we my hand.
I will never forgive. I will never forget them.
I'm going to well at I'm going mama Mila, my hair of your agenda. You remember? My hair, no, we start to the world to go and be like be no soon. No, if you can walk only me as a way book being who initially have been became a bus out to the world. No, via be or why be. No, soon, I'm but not see it, not see it, do not see. I'm married, about it, but I post a picture of him, my job. So,
okay,
anything. So,
I'm supporting him again. Hey, supporting.
Olivier Doniro, my brother.
Most people today, I come and make friendship with them. It is for me. I don't do that. I don't wear a local woman. I give her one.
I beg, not tell me, that calm down. I this to go verse me, I beg. You know that you joined that time. You even joined that time, bully me, but I don't forget.
Me?
Sweetie Bella, you even joined that time, they bully me. You even insult me, but I forget about all these things. Yeah. Please, not just that I say calm down. Then when I want mommy was over the parking. Who were Arab Emirates would not go to monogamy.
Hypocrites.
Don't write it. I don't have person that take come equal. I don't already bring you up now. You might to connect. Lago, my brother-in-law was on Lago. Or if you are doing it all. If you have to be here, we are doing it, maybe I have with my brother Lago. Or I will see me allow my brother. I'm making an agreement.
Madam, come, hold on. Can you bring any video women male were there?
Yes.
Even what kind of talk is that one? Why Tony or son me? What Why Tony or son me?
I don't know where they come get away from here.
My brother, I love sir.
I want to me go so well. We don't tell where it look at table where it you prepare marriage, you'll be sang happy way. You continue. You are not talking fast boy.
My brother, I love sir.
Oh, when you talk, is that how you want to talk? I will bet you are.
And Madame Montana, this Mother Edo blood. A boy in the South South. There was a day me.
Oh, what talking what that time. Oh, what the time? Come on, close to the
yeah, like that South South. And then block. The best I don't tell them. I think give you, Mamma Mila. I will get so because if you don't know, I mean, forget
about that. They are hypocrites.
We want more fiat boy.
They are hypocrites. When you are working, maybe I work on it. But maybe they do you. Why they say you? Maybe say you watch it. Why make it like that now? Maybe you want. Why you give me?
Oh, by then, no, popular salary. All one to get to come back and I finish. Nobody got to pay marriage. Even this, marriage. Okay, then don't know what time.
Lady of that TV.
If you don't know, let's love this TV if you don't know. No, we are over here.
Hypocrites.
Oh, no, we focus to that one. Oh, you get from the joy. Let's do of Joy TV. If I get a party or G, I don't know what we're here. Let from the job of Joy TV. Oh, I did not see. Na ko
I don't want to know president.
I didn't see okay. Where I be see or soon. And get no be another better. But I went okay, no be so soon. And get no be another. No one.
I'm only say block her. She will go away. No matter.
Nonsense.
I'm okay.
What do I tell you now?
I know history now. I know my history now. I'm so happy. If
you are going to work, if you start to say the vision, man. Because the guy, if I were my man, come on, you to get you get on down this tunnel. Let's say begin. Let's say begin. I want the core. That will go, my brother. Why you oh, man, I seen no roll now. Me, why you Johnny? Only that doing that will go. Mom,
hypocrite.
the boy will call mom, my brother. Where am I away?
Hello, sir.
Mama,
hello, live Guayua. And the only time Meno Dumpy. The only time and the only time where Walao Okpa Mayaki. Here where Otima no narrate history. When Wahan narrate history, you narrate history with facts. When because here you talking, most of them, like yes say, here say maybe platform rock water, here muhia go. When I narrate history, why narrate history reference your or what you argue with the author, but area ya bomb. I'll say like where yes sir. But when I on intellectual conversation, who said le lomani argue and we're tired because of a boardroom now when I do guana. Nothing manatana I had into consideration because I know where one I'm your where I must know where is your source. Understand where is your source? They have reviewed the source in who will take and review the source. And when we are to struggle when it is what continue on the ebene otore the sagme atie maya near dege ya be no the reference in maya. On intellectual defeat. On intellectual defeat.
I want to know beautiful question from her. Beautiful question.
On intellectual defeat, who were defeating intellectually when you are because intellectual defeat, Oyemie we are tie if you do le binu ya tie go do go mi go do. Yeah, say give power. Yeah, set here term any because dia kind of do and go do is intellectual property. Yeah, we attached to that name. And you only be tap Alogosa and the only time la wo when we again na tasunu area na we near meteme react abe anave time awa drop me when get be guanjo la wo okpa mayahin edo mayahin and the focus I respect you and I love you what you are doing. You make reference a berevan yata you argue with that paper. I will work by any place who said him with Benila the Kininati and go not going to auto no that and you know yata why you know ya tell man set it define a beniat near what no no can win or working on Germany on your history on it bitterness or your history. In that time, I was again another soon. I'm not going de angered, you know, Uga Magmoya, Amana swear. About Teme, Nivero Bonoke, Avizi, just to make peace. Again, yeah, make a peace in it. Yama believe when Omado, not do I when everybody was so massive with peace and everything. Whoever time away, those people, my brother,
this can only come when there's truth. When there's truth,
I know, my brother. Go what you know now. You go what to know. And not saying tie is that a person in my door yana ya unya. And no give ever know where in to be an yabe ladian. Yabe la mebumao. They regretted their actions. They really regretted their actions, and they apologized to all. If I am wrong, maybe a video near. They tender apology to all the Benin people.
Yes, they tender apologies to all the black wala wo teme ware gui mama radio haya de wala wo all see mabe la na gui abe gui abe yo bo we ho okpa mayahin the etia wa eyama we based on pride where in answer but at the end of the day ni ara agbina yi o my do dey your no dey your abu unda ni ama yezo bowo they did not apologize to the Benin people wala wo ware gwa teme no me no ya agbina go ahead you understand me and I will blame me for their own action, and I will blame you for your own action. Wala wo waga find a common ground. Nagmoya agree together. They dispute in oro na. Ma nagmoya yo boy we wala wo only ndi yaji lao brother lao because he apologize. Yama take be muya apologize. They fed they fed it. They were bitter about it. Way any ara tami we do. Where oh yama when you do go on, but that's only make a peace. Lao teme logos allow they tender apology to us. Lao. When you want tamawe, when you want tamawe, the problem in the what died down. Walao, our teme we are doing walao. Wow, when it's fire was
even me to be me. Hello, sir.
My brother,
your boy because offensive or soon also allow your boy will call up by my king.
I will see you. I will blood.
Very the matter. Many of those people here are not make a peace. Among exotic about 7 and 1 time. So when we time to make peace, the matter I make a peace. So you are right. So no lao. Whatever offense that have come, no your boy will call no lao. Obama one. I will really appreciate. We like what you are doing. One.
So for if not for people like you and Hope and others, I know what this thing wanted to. I know the personal challenges that I will have had from all those things that occur in social media. I know. But then we have to I know what I'm doing. So for me, I continue to say history the way it is. Anything Ita, Lily and Co. If there's anything that I say, if you invite it to your platform, I'll come and defend it. Nobody is my enemy. I'm a man of integrity. Anywhere they call me to come and defend what I say, I will defend it. So I don't know. So even this issue of those people from Ugboa, it made mention of Ugboa people, how they come from Udumoza. They attack again. And when they say it wouldn't even attack again, it was the truth. The people who came from Ugboa, they are from Benin City here. Why do we want to change history? Why do we want to change history? Because history did not fit us. We want to change it. Huh? Can you say about Agbadoje was what I beheaded about?
Brother, mami no ya defend me ya ma e beni reva tamia when ya tie beni no wa e ate u photocopy u muela dia u send egin u meta no ya ni no ma u ya tie beni
Ni dodge e ni ga se ba ya dodge e ni ta ni fle we
ya ga we photocopy e u mo ye bi ni
ya jump ba ni
my brother the jo no need jo no, we are
deal with here. They were all shocked.
Let her talk. God bless you.
Yeah, because
when we artist jogging and what time it yoni what time ye be what on your something where you move by and we maybe be what time on your something what's it
yo I always say boy we have a nenebe, we have a nenebe, or telling me, or what the page in Ojiva, the mechamia, and I can make a patient of Jiva.
Yeah, beggar. I didn't answer every OJ. Maybe answer. I only beggar about where I'm paid. Where I'm paid. I'm very paid now. That's Anna.
On our room, man.
I don't know. Well,
eventually, we are mere equaries. The places that make up each community in Esan land. Like in Uromi, we have different communities. In Ubiaja, we have different communities. In Ebosa, we have different communities. If you look at the different communities that make up Uromi, Irua, Ubiaja, Ewoimi, you will see all our elements of Bini immigrants in that place. All of them. You see elements of Bini immigrants, Bini names. I said it before. I said Ewo Ihimi is named after a Bini man known as Ihimi. Ewosa is named after a Bini man known as Osa. And Ewato is named after a Bini man known as Ato. Ihimi, Ewosa, and Ewato, they are all brothers. And they are who? They are Benin's.
They are Benin's.
So what do you want to change the history? Huh? What do you want to change the history? Who said it? Late Dr. Christopher Belokoto Okoje. He was the founder of Zuma Memorial Hospital in Irua. Yonta, I am Motaya.
On a document you talk.
All the 35 clans in this land. He wrote the origin, all of them. There are other books too. Even some of the authors, some of the Esan authors who were trying to argue with Okoje. The reason the origin of the Esan land they gave were all fake. How can you say people fell from the sky? How can you say people came from the ground?
They came from the ground. Those are pure lies.
My brother, do we okay? How Esa no pay relationship on your
No, let's see. How they fought them.
We are turning my hand. They become confused. We are do my hand. You no pay my. I don't know.
Yes. So the Nupe captives, the Nupe soldiers who were conquered, they also lived in this land. They live in this land. The Nupe soldiers who were captured after the those with the alliance defeated. That war was the war between the Nupe people was not only fought by the Esan people.
No.
Yes, some of the Esakon warriors were part of it. The
Benin warriors.
Esan warriors were part of it. The Benin warriors were also part of it. They formed an alliance to defeat the Fulani Nupe people. They don't know where they are.
No, matter no.
But today now, the Esan people will say they are the one that fought the war alone.
They are the
people that fought the people alone. Esakon warriors, they also live in Esan land. They live in Esan land. Because even the warriors were positioned in different places, even up to a hill. The Kakoros and all what have you, they did their military strategies and they stationed them up to a hill. That was how the Esan, the Esako, and the Benin were able to defeat the Fulani people. They conquered them and they pushed them to Agbede. If you look at Agbede today,
my brother,
there are many Muslims.
The Benin and that war also protected that Esan land. The Benin in that war, they protected the people. I mean, protected Esan. That formed the Igbo. That war, they went to that war, protect that land. When Ebe was coming, so yes. Because the Bini protected that land. There, Idiani yes again. Or Yevani Yagbina, ya protected land in it. Ya magbina ya take biya this and this. Beke beke this your man everything something of Ugbo.
Soldiers from Esan.
Baba,
borrow.
my brother there was that. O kwe no pay ma jeje na, ni bi no pay je ho na. No pay je oni an invest. Ni na je pay no pay with. O kwe no pay jeje na.
Yes, bad blood.
Je no na no je invest. Jeje na that time o
ku. Yeah. They are still working towards that invasion to tell people to conquer the Benin's. That's what they're still trying. Oh, so what I will talk about that. Don't worry, I'll talk about the Esan and the Nupe history. I'll talk about it. Only problem.
Mona you talk. All the guy Nupe and Benin War 2025 fought in China village by TikTok. But if Nupe and Benin War in TikTok, the China company.
Reincarnation. Even the Benin Uromi war that was fought in Nigeria is also a reincarnation. We fought it in TikTok.
I tell Nupe Benin war. The war between Benin and the Esan Nupe Miss Blood. Miss Blood, they are not pure Nupe now. The war between the Benin and the Esan Nupe Miss Blood.
Baba, utani baba, mata wani. Only why the tattoo. No wajena.
Well, no. When we have Urofia and social media blog. Social media blog. We're going to find where Opasaki Asu on winning. If I see the way they for Tom Benito.
No, what no? They will turn it upside down.
More than they work, they see the work. More than they try to bring flyover, they see the condemn us, they know they do anything. No. Yeah, the history of the Benin, they are well documented. I don't know where Oba is from Ile-Ife. That's another topic for another day.
Ask me one. Yeah, shifted the topic.
Like why shifted? Where are they Benin from? That's not the issue. The issue is some people are they Benin? Yes. Where did you get your source from? I got it from Okoje. If you disagree, tell me where you get your information from.
Yes.
So let us do comparison. When we do comparison, then we'll not know who is speaking the truth. They asked me a question. Why am I studying the history of some people? I said I'm studying the history of some people because I want to make comparison between them to know who is speaking the truth.
Why are you saying the Esan history when you are a Benin man? I mean, why am I not talking about the
my brother, I respect your sagacity. You know, when it comes to history, every day so yeah, by the platform. Yeah, me na tabunu. Yeah, se mani yeah, aro. Story they cannot defend themselves. When we jena we ta me and yeah be basona. Motama we ask maybe ya nyaga page ni ya nyaga ya basona ya nyaga ya nyaga la wo ko to copy ke ya la wo. You went there, you told them the facts. Or not a fact, argue with the fact, argue with okay. Ìwé no logo say we were yemi ayeti ile bilu Miss Blood. We yemi ayeti dugudugudu. Iya gita. E no be so na me wa me gogo na so do ma so be yala. I said to me me no logo say aware.
The reason they don't have that, Papa, because they are inside Benin and Village State. Where do you? And that's the reason why I don't have right to say their history. They are living inside a door. Not the near they don't know.
Mama, and I want you have to be honest. I can't. They have distort history, man.
Mama,
when the logo say logging is that when we have intellectual conversation, what tell me when they know they gem in the ata boa without reference our tell me anyway ware panel unare academic atmosphere I know a question when we cannot do it where in what we bring you where a source ata also no na me we anything at research una benefit research una ya where source Wikipedia here we bad you because they don't trust any information in Wikipedia. Wow, you know, I'll make a PhD or any research job. Yeah, unless you quote Tom and no way meaning. You must quote when not terminal artist or a source by Dr. Okoji. That is Ogbemi of no. Because Dr. Okoje is an authority in that field. They are not authority in that field. Also, quote is quoting somebody who is an authority in that field. Well, if that means we're not going with TikTok, Miss Clanty, who any history. Emini, to be because we are never away, maybe Ologosana, in any international community. Because from a fact, here are no mwela, they are no mwela, then I want a young mwela. I the resume of that person. What ye, the department not finish what they best study. One I'm okay on our own. Anyway, one like TikTok. When I wait first of nation, wow, because what you work TikTok, a data while he's speaking what the truth will argue with the fact. I bomber.
I'm quoting.
What's up, Teme?
I'm also pattern in here because my push and start. I graduated from Uniben. When I was at Uniben, Professor Godwin Oshodi, Oyuki Oshodi was my Dean of Faculty of Education. As a teacher, when you say something, you say the source so that the children can go and look at that source where you got that thing from. That is how we lecture. Then we now do what we call critical thinking. That's how I was brought up. When you make a research, I have a little banya in a way I did my research. When there's a dispute between two or more persons over an information, what I will do is to go and do my research. When you do your research, you document it. You got my banya. I said every research is documented. She listen to me now.
My brother. I also went to Uniben. Uniben by now and I do my masters. Then I also do my research PhD job here. In order to wahata me buemi, wahata me buemi mana critical thinking. Uwatala jaunu. If mabela tabe TikTok utala jaunu. That is when we are guana any intellectual or setting engagement. But a lily abeniani yes setting because also their weapon is to insult because that intellectual capacity, intellectual build up. Follow up, argue. Most of them will already talk in they read it upside down. They cannot even comprehend the message. They cannot even comprehend what they are talking about. Niawa is that when most of the people history near Mobota, Nina di Kanuta miabe, Nina di Okay.
Abokias. Yeah. Nigga get it.
The starting gig one or Mama G, Mr. Perfect. Starting one, Papa Bokian.
I greet the house, Mr. Lawusai Kabo. Appreciate your work, Wesley. And in the while I monitor with my other gadgets. Anyway. But when we are a handle yamba, yes, very clear, and I appreciate it. And references yara and they have to be keep the document of their history. And okay, maybe what's tie offhand. There was reference. So So another point in here is that maybe on our teaching is either us keeping the actual thing or no sunu or maybe say I don't know. or I don't know. And
my brother, thank you. About the genuine aborigines of Esan land.
Okay.
It's not at the beginning of the book. Okay. When you open Okoje's book, you go to where Okoje talk about the history of Romi clan. In the first paragraph, you will see below under the paragraph, in the middle of the first paragraph, you get that information there.
All right.
Where the place there? Where be the page?
Yeah.
I can't know there. Where is the page?
Okay.
And
another thing is that the truth are they very clear now. But I remember where my if you go because these people they have the agenda. Yeah, what the agenda? Apart from the history, there's something they are pursuing. It's clear because here a range as we are talking now. They are still planning.
My brother, they can't do shit.
No, they can't do. I know.
Let me explain to you. My baby, like those state in Nigeria. Everybody may component. We the Benin, we are in the Edo South component. The Esa is the Edo Central component. Why the Afema Esa called the Edo North component. You understand me? My boundary dispute. We always say those things in a TikTok. That means they are not from there. Check what you that means they are not. They don't belong to our component. Go and check it. But they don't belong there. They know it themselves. The Benin monarch, the Benin institution, is the strongest isolated institution in Africa.
Of course.
Understand me? Is where who are gaming because in Esan ties that Esan has said here because like me as a Benima, he has said here Tessa to rebel against their king, and Esan said here to rebel against my monarch. That is, I'm talking from a pure logical from premises. No sooner is that they have their own local government.
Yeah,
and
I
everything.
believe you. And you're not. There's a kind of, I don't know how to put it now. The problem is even within the Benin, because I watched this guy this morning, this comedian Phil or something. No active Facebook. He was saying because this thing not turn out we're not watching this thing. So I watched it before from one of our younger brother. That's a young man who is doing bad wow MC, something like that. So
happiness.
Last 2 or 3 years, the same thing guy made it where some person were calling where they got Oba talk me no do turn history upside down. So I believe where there are people where a matter now, we have to be very careful because
of course.
My brother, those people are faceless people. The Benin monarch is guided by UNESCO. You cannot annihilate any ethnic group in Nigeria. On a form a component of an ethnic group in Nigeria. Other ethnic group, you said you invading. That outside they targeting out of terrorism. You cannot come to my territory. You know, constituted nuisance. Even a governor of Edo State, only one policy of there's a way you can do it. Documented policy while we are doing a local government in UK, then that's where. Understand me? Your policy I deal with people.
Even the guy said, but where he not promising we are so million year. So I feel gear. So these people they are
no, those arguments man your plan is that yeah, we talk about the bitterness in Yemen against us. It's like, our the great Benin Empire all over the world. Also, we do not mind Negbe. All my in that identity, the great Benin Empire, all over the world. Our artifact speaks for us. Speak for us. Even in my document for ancient time, or the understanding there's no part of my concept here, no do onto anything or cause I do. They can only be talking. If yes, they are bittered because any evidence, hatred, or do I lead to kind of understanding, and they feel inferior also. And that inferiority, also because that inferiority complex syndrome of worrying. They narrate the Benin history from a bitter soul, from a bitter point of view. They are not their history against the Benin is very destructive. Remember when logos Tabana, history is progressive history with a reference. But talking because of the bitter soul, it becomes destructive. When Esa history when you do go to you wearing in history. That is all. You do go to me history. Who do you go to me go to you so you tama wa makosa ni sa manivia donya. Esa history.
Yeah, na. That's why do it. Even chapter yana close. Near what by do it.
Il binu.
Am I come on we are?
My brother, I love
it's one after the other. Why do I know what I know? I'm talking now. I have a toy.
When you are Tababana, or we are given Portugal, near I investigate artifacts. Babana wa retired, Babana. Oh,
and then they have away Nile UNESCO. Any find artifact the document in Yamuji. We are documented. In a way, I come and really at here. Magia moment. When you make a research, you find it will be documented.
Hello, sir. Well, I believe it's here, Christopher Okojo secure. I think I told you, it's here secure.
Where?
Christopher Okojo is here secure.
The photocopy. Yeah.
It's here that
that artifact near Vioni. Ebo with no magba. Able they document it there. Able like when something is like antiquity. A source boyo. Or say me and your colleague palace kinokidi. And the signature. The artifact in Edo, there's something they call signature of information. Why an artifact where
yes,
if you do one that's called the signature of information.
No,
go tell me, but when you say where ghost DNA, they don't even understand what is ghost DNA. Because I don't want to go into that kind of debate with anybody. Like me, I'm a molecular microbiologist. I cannot even go into debate with unless it related to you as a layman. I must relate it to you as a layman. Why it goes DNA, yaha? You understand me? Angel scenario, and from there, my DNA or DNA, but I beg a word or Massati Libe. Here we have a ghost DNA, then no normal, this is what we want a ghost DNA. What time I made research in here, we're going to hear Tessa, and have the malaria because we tell we anything research, almost maybe not volunteers, maybe 1,000 persons from this people. Then now where then asking again. Then from there, the lab analyze it.
Exactly.
And then the genetic code, now you prove where a gene now, Augustano, specific gene marker not represented some people. Why am I the genome? Why are the genome library? Me check in any genome library. The only the marker is just for Africa. Man understand that way. Black man or Caucasian Akina, Asian Akina, Jim Macaro one. But to do more for a tiny tribe as Asian. You know, this time around, when I eat a breed in there, you know, why has a team here? Then here we do after where okay, they say, okay, why are we they cannot excavate anything because we are not excavating it. There's called they call carbon dating. Carbon dating is specifically for radioactive isotope analyze and very expensive. 1 hour with Tessa. 1 hour with Tessa. My brother Ogo Ogbelia.
Yeah, one minute, one go broadcast every time.
King, to able add to what my brother just said now, like the issue of Orobado, that's why you see me. I don't talk about the history of the Yorubas because if you look at the relationship between the Ile-Ife and the Benin, over clear. For instance, you talk about the Orobado, there are three points that we will discuss. When we use three criteria, to debunk the lies of the Ife-centric people who say that the heads of some Oba of Benin will be buried in a place in Ile-Ife known as Orobado. 3. One is excavation. That excavation research was done and it was documented. Then number 2, they also did what they call carbon dating of the land of that place. They call Orobado 2. Then when you look at those Obas who they claim that the head were removed and the head were buried at Ile-Ife, when you do a research of the Obas, you need to measure the specific Obas, you need to measure when Oba Donald buried 3 points, 3 criteria. You will discover that Orobado is a propaganda of the Ife-centric people in order to claim the superiority of the Ile-Ife over Benin. It is a lie. Yeah, 3 points. Excavation they did. Frank Willett did it. Then this carbon dating of the place, it was done by Professor Tosma Stan. The research was documented. So when you say a thing, that's I was asking them, I beg, if what I talk in a lie, what will make you talk in a lie? When you foresee the book, give me, let me go read. If I read that, I say, oh, what's in the talk is then, say a lie, I also come and cut or say, why go? And when you can't talk, oh, no, matter. Every time, because you and I were not there. And Okoje was able to get his information through interviews, oral interviews, and on 365 interviewers. And you know, 365, according to late Dr. Christopher Belukoto Okoje. And he was former Minister of Health. So he was a man of integrity. He was former Minister of Health. He's the founder of Zuma Memorial Hospital in Irua. When I say something, I will tell you the source. So you go and confirm. That man was a man of timber of caliber. He was a medical doctor who have passion for history. Somebody asked this Makabeli was asking me what have I achieved from the history, from the history, narrative history. That is a foolish question for you to ask.
Achievement
your history is your identity. Your history is your heritage. MH History University.
Of course.
Professor of History.
My brother, my baby Okojeni history, but I'll tell us when you are right interview more than 340 people. Only relate to that ghost DNA. We are not aware of Tessa.
There's an evidence. There's an evidence what on Nema or narrated man. But this ghost DNA. Where is the source? Hi, Jesus. These people, they are dumped.
Ugboa, they are from Benin people now. Awuchi people, they are from Udo.
They are from Igun. Ugboa is from Igun. Huh?
Yes. So why are you changing history?
So yeah,
Even breaking of kola nut self, breaking of kola nut, the hierarchy. Extra customary law on inheritance. In 1994.
So the foundation of the Esan land is
The origin,
laid by
the
criminals.
the origin of the Esan land is well documented.
It's laid by criminals. Area Tieba, Emani level Teduria,
They were beneath criminals and fugitives.
That's a wrong
They were
foundation.
beneath criminals and fugitives. They are the aborigines of that land known as Esan today.
No wonder.
They were beneath criminals and beneath fugitives that founded Esan land. Dr. Belokoto Christopher Okoji. Unota Emontaro.
You have to be a Siomi Aladia. You have to be a Libiama.
When they get there, I like pay my woman. I will not do there was no prison system. Prison. I also when they get them out, they go where or look video, that witchcraft need.
Exactly.
Because they were like
forest.
Because there was no prison system at that time.
Oh, why they
God bless you. Time. If not soon anything. No soon no. Yeah, in Tanya. Or where when they were there, they were living a life of timidity and weariness. No one more. Yeah, to move.
Also, they have a change language. Change language.
Yes, I know. I know.
Yeah, you action.
They were not using code. I like coding. In Sky King, you see the thing you said now. Just remind me of something in Auchi. In Auchi, you know that the way they greet, Una Igbe. It is the way they greet in the morning in Auchi.
Okay.
In Auchi, if anybody is from that part in Auchi, the morning greeting, it was a code. It was a code. Auchi, that morning greeting in this thing. Here is Suma. When Uchi, his family and his friends and well-wishers, here is Suma where they were going to run away from Udo. They were going to leave Udo and go to a distance place. So when the time was approaching, on a code, a code in me, una something illegbe in Esako. Any Esako people, their money greeting, or make up helpful. I don't have comfortability. Or the minuhi, or the rest of no one where to answer who to type for. A code, you know. On a language is now on the day a little bit different from the original.
Yes.
Anybody, if you know you are from Esako, your money greeting, come up and come and tell me what I'm saying is a lie. Your money greeting in Auchi, that one was a code that those migrants from Mudo, they were using to indicate that my Egbima before they left. Yes, and it was an issue between the brother of one of the Obas, or Siename, where some people left from Mudo to go and find to form Auchi that we call today. That word Auchi, it means a deity of Uchi. Uchi was the founder of that place known today as Auchi. It was an immigrant from Mudo.
Yeah.
He had issue with the Oba over the skin of the leopard. Because those days, when another kill a leopard, the skin will be given to the Oba. He refused. Although CNN, how that place known today as Auchi was founded by Benin immigrants from Mudo. So tomorrow, somebody from Auchi come up. The code, that money greeting now, then they come up. If I'm lying,
those who are from Auchi, they are proud to
say yes. That
be Edo.
The money greeting in Auchi, it was a code that those immigrants were using for themselves before they left to do. Somebody said yes. Davis Roya. He said, "Oh, I'm at Italian. We have the history as usual." So the histories are well documented.
My brother, what's about here? Any my problem with that? They are
those
very
ones,
happy.
they are very glad.
They are very
Yeah,
happy
yes.
and proud of it.
Proud of
Understand
it.
me? Even some part of Ondo, they are also proud to their
Yes.
identify with the great Benin Empire. My man
Yes.
Bete, Abo Muria, we know them.
Even
Understand me?
Yanni
Just to run through that with
Rita,
us and start to
they are proud.
understand me.
You know,
Understand me? That is all.
you have a funny your that why we are mumu. Because in a shop as it, I work where if somebody should come out tomorrow from Mount Chia, come and be saying blah 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 blah. You have the I see have the record. The bad history of the Mount Chia.
Any my them one keka. Any my them one any go word. We are
not trying about you. Somebody I can call it. Oh, they say I'm on a country and
vagabonds.
They trying to watch the history. Esan history came say the history is very straightforward. Our where Benin conquer, they do this one. Some of the Benin Empire, most of the places that formed the Benin Empire, they were not conquered. It was through settlement. The fake historian will be saying Benin conquer. It is people land. People, the Benin were already them.
Just imagine.
All those are lie. Some of those places that make up the Benin Empire, they were settlements founded by the Benin people. They also form part of the Benin Empire. It's not all of them were not conquered. All of them were not conquered. He said, I beg go sit down, Benin no be empire. Thank you. They go.
My brother, as far where the Benin can document and Benin in that war of almost the 16th century. Because Benin history is chronologically documented, the event and date and the time of the Oba. And him a documented story, man. Unomani doba logaro. The century no. He omana merie ladia. Is invalid. Who were the dollar have you? Bini in that war is documented. From there, who are conquer with domana. They no ya sunu. They no ya bina okoni. I will tell me now. What la tabunu is cheap. Do different only the something. I'm not telling you that what the only thing I know where the year of him, the reign of the Oba and the warriors know that is all. I'm not me tell you you know. Bini in that war, I hear document on it or archive history redo. I'm away and do after where in the man no mamon. You to take I will talk.
They are jealous. For me, I know they are jealous of the Benin. No history. No history is complete without mentioning Benin. No history of any child that is speaking about history of his own must make reference to the Benin's own. I'm now complete.
Okay.
Complete. Somebody was it was in Monkey first platform when he said Benin was not an empire. I did my research. And when I did my research, I discovered that Benin was an empire. And Benin became an empire from 1440 to 1897.
My brother, when most of them are married, but about empire means many kingdoms
under them.
Conglomerate of many kingdoms form an empire. Benin Empire. Then you say Lagos. Up to that, Magame Kingdom. Hotel, Kabeya, Magame Kingdom. Those kingdoms come together, and Benin was the administrative head of that kingdom. Yes. That time, our Abba is referred to as emperor.
Yes.
Also, in Ninilate, Omonoba, Oba, Mishine, Emperor. That is the name. King or emperor. Oba meni Yoba Nyabe Mimae. Oni Mate Yoba Yalafi. Elake. We
must see me.
2 minutes. 5 minutes to buy. You see, I said you be really out there. You be really Olori Buruku. You be really Ori. So what are you doing here? You never say you on your platform say we come there. We know they ever come there. You say una be yariba Ori Okbe, Ori Eda into 2B. 25 minutes to buy. What you going to do for here now? You say if Benin people on platform, I'm not going to ever get peace. And what do they give? With the over they give una head dick. I'm not ever get peace. You rock come up for your place where you be host. You rock come with another host. Say you don't ever do other house. Where you even they solo me on that house today for years so. You just say we dey on that your platform. We never ever did the comment for them. But only the do on that house. I'm not gonna be on that house forever. Yariba dey on that though. That's why we be empire. And you go ever dey on that house. They comment for that. Don't go block you. I want me you dey on that house forever. You go ever dey on that house because you be really only open and you really be olodo. Olodo and you really be olori buruku. Be some person define what be debunk make define the empire. You don't define and give you now. Now you want come up to give us. If you want to come up because define and give us. Because be really olodo. Dey on that house. Go bring all your entire people they come to on that house. You are really on that house. 25 minutes to buy.
That's the definition of an empire. It's very
exactly.
Yes.
And people to talk.
It's a collection of kingdoms.
Say they on that house. 25 minutes to buy. Yes. They on that house forever. And then you must stay. Now only many people go put platform of go come the right rubbish. But we don't just say me or all of us.
No, we don't go that platform.
We don't go there now.
Not getting
they are this one now. They get history. They don't get history.
No, Yaliba don't get history. The only way Yaliba gets there's a bit a piece of body. That is the only one I get. So not too dirty.
Scum mining.
What Yaliba gets. So they
listen where they want stand with us. My bad is that we are second Malaya kingdom. Ada be representative. And that is a single show of information. Who said teacher they could not have that beno? Also, if you bala do agbin na we with
everything they want claim.
Where you back get that over from? No be Benin.
They dig rabbit hole. They say that they look for Ife war. Nonsense.
Oba na Benin get Oba na
Benin get Oba. Na I don't get Oba.
Oba not the Yoruba language. No, I read that from us.
A newspaper pararo. Go make this submission. A newspaper pararo. A gap panati. Obia do
pana. 24 minutes to buy now. 25 minutes to buy. One upon never.
As I only hear this distraction. 22
years old boy. Nobody tell that. 22 years old boy.
If you go vione bo boloke and I like if you go vione. Was or bonnie memene. And the only time where where the only of FIFA na mwela dia. Yana no bia do ba platform okba. Obia do na ata where obia do no we a strong. When I get ya debunk anything. Ona mwela dia. I was there, but man igwayo. Okay. Where Benin city is Yoruba land. And now we got my setting one. And not okay, go into logic. The name Yoruba, they didn't adopt 19th century. The name Bini, they didn't adopt 16th century. The name they hold this. We you a name in creative the 19th century. When do you a name in creative 15th century? Yeah, like because you ban money where they go.
They want claim other people. Huh? Oh, Jiburuku. Ole Buruku, Yoruba.
One day, in our real life, we go to calling. We go in. I call him Enya. I want to calling where it was the Portuguese that empowered the Beninese. That the Beninese were not conquering their neighbors. Not Gekwa. In a camera when you are doing, I'm going to explain. And the reason why I want to repeat this thing is because of this 25 minutes to buy. Because the matters in here, and also to educate our people. Now, Benin was a great empire from 1440 to 1897. That's the statistics. Go and make a research. From 1440 to 1897. That was when Benin as an empire was. It was the British who brought an end to the Benin Empire through the Benin British Expedition of 1897. That is one. And another thing I want to say is this. It is not the Portuguese that made the Benin to become an empire. Because before the Benin got in contact with the first Europeans who were the Portuguese, it was 45 years after. 45 years after Benin has become an empire That was when they got in contact with the Portuguese. And when the Benin got their first contact with the Portuguese, bilateral relationship was not established immediately. It took 2 to 3 years before the Benin had a bilateral relations with the Portuguese. It was 45 years after. Benin was already an empire 45 years after, before they got in contact with the Portuguese. Now, when the Benin got in contact with the Portuguese after 45 years of being an empire, when they got in contact with the Portuguese, that bilateral relations came to tie that empireship of the Benin. Through guns and other things, they were able to remain consistent. They became consistent because they were having modern and sophisticated weapons. That is the history. It is not the Portuguese. When the Portuguese came, they did. And in the olden days, brothers were fighting brothers for rulership. They were doing it for 2 things.
You also did the question today.
He's already here.
Why am I in here? Okay. So that is one.
No, the question. He's talking about.
As an empire.
25 minutes to power block here. Who block here? Block here. We know the I'll let show you.
Doing what you want like even water. We are doing even problem.
Okay.
Of your bama, him mana ego go even water. Mama only I got over here do me what he come off Wagby.
So the issue of whether Benin was an empire, it was through the Portuguese. That is a lie. I mean, only established in Niki. It was not the Portuguese that made the Benin to become an empire. Benin was already an empire before they got in contact with the Portuguese. Then when I have evidence, I can. If you disagree with me, I will tell you, push your go and read. I have it.
My brother Elogosa, it is when you are a ruler, people will come to meet you. People of that time, where Benin was an empire. What's the man tell you, Banya Yaba Leon Fife? What's the man tell Nana Tigbonia Yaba Igwe? What's the man top of the Benibani? That means Benin was an empire. There's nothing to explain about that.
And the Portuguese, the great Benin Empire,
Empire.
They wrote it.
Today, the great Benin Empire British
They gave us that name because of the structure they saw. Exactly. We didn't know that it was an empire. It was the structure they saw. They didn't put it in writing.
To protect. To protect. And in them we are not giving us jealousy. They want to destroy us.
They want to.
Even that street light, it was the Europeans that described the street light. Of course. The Portuguese sailor, and where there was a street light, and where the road were well structured, there were
just
space.
Imagine very wide roads.
But the Portuguese that they were street light. Where a street light, I will do explain. I mean, I will do a live video on that issue of street light. I have the source. And there was a video when one Benima, another Amnaya, and I the man I my or a video near a video to go at the weather. Being that street light. Niaga Mama Bana, the little guy with the explaining Bana, and living where I start me now listen to here. True, we have from the topic. And I want water. Aware was is my student. Aware you come out from here now, we will listen to us, you come and make topic. Oh, yeah, she's right now.
Where they are near Portugal?
I want to have a video on here.
For Lily to teach
That street light. Everybody.
the qualification is Lily. The school of that is the question.
Enable me your talk.
I want to make the history. When I always street light here. When you always street light here. I want to make the I am bringing me up now. I want to say is let you come and tell us how the Benin's had street light. They say what they use and it so that means they know what they are doing now. They know what they are doing. Now we are
no enable. Able no more. Because what they saw, they wrote.
When they insult me, I will insult them back. I will do the narration of the history. When they begin to insult me, in a camera, my maybe the Romania, then I will remain. Have a way like video on that street light. I want to tell the Portuguese, the name of that Portuguese who described that there were street light in Benin and the road was as west. Where in those days, where Benin, it was the Europeans that described Benin as a city. Oh. It was the Europeans that described Benin as a territory. It was the Europeans now that described it. It was what they saw. The structure. In Benin, they started describing it. So you don't have to. There's even a book written on the Benin Empire. It's on my wall. The author is there. The name of the title of the book. Only my wall here.
Half kilo.
Yeah, so
for me, we'll continue to
cry.
We'll continue to debunk them. We'll continue to debunk them. They should not change our history.
Hello, Baba. Hello, sir. La wo Baba. We ma. Wa yesi no we are desi ma yeso wa be ni kwa why better now? We are done by if you are mama. If you are done by if you are done go do me go do. Who what so?
It's mama. Lagos one wa be mama mi la ja there. Ya je wo de. Mamila work in 31 years. 25 minutes to buy. I want to we are listen. We are oh fair. Mamila work in 31 years. Let's not do what is so. Mona block. Let's not do that here. Mona block.
Oh my God. Imo bomo say noisy worry kediye. Why?
25 minutes to buy. Well, one of our Bolaja. Oh, we
have the platform of Dario.
25 minutes to buy you, 25 minutes to Lodo. I know they come on a platform again. Yeah.
We're trying to work in here. Yes, so what I am, so.
Emma, so yeah, both me and Phoebe. Emma prepare here.
Ikoiroya hosa ma we kuniroya hose. Ikoniroya hose.
You so bad. You go play I know everything. Olodo, Olori buruku.
All the good information.
Oduduwa is not the progenitor of the Yoruba people. Oduduwa is not even the progenitor of Ile-Ife. So that one is first of all a lie. Oduduwa is not the progenitor of the Yorubas and it's not the progenitor of the Ile-Ife people. And you must be specific. Are you referring to Ile-Ife or are you referring to all the Yorubas? Because that Yoruba is an association. What the British did through Adaikada was just to create a common language and join all of you together and take you as Yoruba. That's what they also did in the Igbo. They joined slaves and some other persons together, took some people from Benin, they started teaching them Igbo language and they told them to Igbo people. That's what the British did. That's what they did then. The British, what they did was to join the Hausa people together and give them as, and that's why they call it Hausa Fulani as one, because of population. Yeah. I don't know. They not told me what to
do. 25 to Olodo na ne Olodo.
No lecture.
But when I feel mute time, go only they listen. Mona educate them.
Only agree on total platform here. When I go on platform here,
So that he can be listening, making all right nonsense. Olo do rapata.
Appreciate why I'm fashion. Because the way you are wa la dian to ya mwe bari buto e de ma of wa gbe iwa mo so ya wa mi wa iwa gogo iwa le diba ko yan wa gbon yi iwa ti mi ni ama e
the history of the Benin is very clear.
Very clear yan ma de mi ro pe wa zo le ga
me mute na worry
You
mute
cannot change our history.
me mute na worry
The history of the Benin.
We're muted because all those their lies made them not come the right time here. Their lies, their fallacies, we don't need
when I spell it nota when I spell it nota you may go go confused
Broso wa gbe o ya se get mi opa èmi no concern Yoruba le Edona ime ye kere de no bira me no si wu ta ma me ne wa ya tie kala de na ya kedu ya ari opa
yeah.
Me matie be me matie street but even me wa ya onu na o se ya wa ta we na ta na
History ma opa wa no
na be na ta wa no awa ka mi na de di mano kwa ene we no ya de di ma ya ta we ni story ya sunu we I know do ya ri ona ju pa na re ari oba we ni ya ti ya free me gwa we ni ati ya we mi so e gwa yana we na ya gbe wa but ya ma gbe wa
He was the only son of the old was the only son. Was the only son.
Obi pene de di ma wata ma tie be ma de
ti Yoruba ona we me yeti iya be fie we iya be bere we are mu ya be iya be fie we o ma de yo I do know ya ona if you trick na here iya be change iya ye na ye go na iya ye change every day.
They claim the Yorubas claim that the Yorubas claim that Oduduwa was a stranger, and yet they also say he came from Okeora, a stranger. They admitted that Oduduwa was a stranger, and they now said Oduduwa came from Okeora.
To the extent that he said he fell from heaven or from the sky. Different stories.
So Oduduwa was from Okeora.
So we even say he came from Saudi Arabia.
The Igbo land, Ugbo land people of Ile-Ife.
Olugbo of Ugbo.
They not agree, or they say Oduduwa is a migrant.
That's the
fact.
Yes.
He's a stranger.
He was a stranger.
That's why.
Yes.
The Ugbo land of Ile-Ife, they don't agree with them because they don't say a Kaladera na Edo man.
Of course,
yes.
Yes, so they even said it themselves that it's not a Yoruba man.
So many evidence.
He was a migrant.
Iya ma kita ya to ka mama wa ni awa ya to ka mama.
Mama awa
imata ni ajuwe ya na awa ya to ka mama. Say wa ri yan we ha.
We lay it
na fe ko
we lay it. What story ni my mess. We lay it the mark, you know mo wa ma. My kere.
Some of them know the facts.
But if I was story in my mouth, what is story in my mouth? We lay it.
Even all this
ma ije da ma ta ni me wo we do. Owo ba ki ma, owo we obi lay, owo be do.
Ilaje people, a lot of Yoruba, they accept that Oduduwa, say na their father.
No.
They not say na Benin prince. That a Kaladera is an Edo man who the Yorubas they call their progenitor.
Because before he got there, people were living in that land, not as living. People were living in that land.
People as we speak, Yoruba, they don't know the meaning of Oduduwa. They don't know the meaning.
That name is always synonymous with the Benin. Oduduwa.
Of course. Oduwa.
It's like Oduwa. It's synonymous with the Beninese. And if you look at it, no first class Oba in Yoruba land bears the name Oba of. No first class Oba in Yoruba land today bears the name Oba of.
Oba is a recent title in Yoruba land.
In Yoruba land, no,
Very recent.
No first class. Not be Oba. The Lagos one is Eleko of Iko. We have Olubadan of Ibadan. We have Alafi of Oyo. We have Oni of Ife. We have Olubu of Ugo. We have Nunemi of Ekbaland. All first class Yoruba chiefs and Obas do not bear the name Oba. So if that name Oba was the name of the king in Yoruba land, why were they not burying that name? Why were they not burying that name?
Babaka, e matana, u ati gwalo ana ati gwale ma we na gwalo oye ba gbedo theater bi koshora ya we drama ye na we drama ne no pe Beni kala de na ya pa ya ri oba odo ya we mi na ni bi drama ke mana gie ma ga rush bi pale ra me ni
e ko se to ga
ma ti ihe ti get cassette wa ma wa we we ba wa da me ma wa ga bi pale ra me ni
Hear them and hear Mobota. He there for story now, for our story.
Ya we drama ni ma wa wash bi pale ra me e no pe
Akabo even o be me ho a mi go do ya si won ibi edo e kala dira wo enu
kala dira wo
mommy ro
mommy
wo fe mari no e kala
ya gbagbe nu mommy Era ije wa. Oh yes, iwajiri.
You live not for us.
One warrior stand on me like warrior.
Avije na hina. What do you think, mami? Avije na.
Eyo kabuda ba akoba le biya.
Okay. So, for me, the
no more be man. Oh, we are not sure we are not jobbing me or age mate. Man, why I don't go again? We are doing it. You may say you'll be more your opinion. Hey, my 2 years, my you again.
My what drop him and oh, noisy book by him and what I say, well,
Adam Edonu, I might get do isi agbon. Oh, that one,
our forefathers were very great. They were very great. So that's why the history is fit for us to narrate. Already my maternal because our forefathers did it. They were great men and women. They were great men. In the olden days, they were operating survival of the fittest. No matter where beggar you know. I have been there. So this you are talking about. I was even in Mama Mila's platform one day. I was talking about those people that were used as human slaves and human sacrifice, where they got them from. They were captives now, war captives. I saw that in capture, they use some of them for slaves, they use some of them for human sacrifice, and they also train them to join them to fight against their enemies. That's what they were doing now. That's why you saw that in Esan land today, there are Nupe people in Esan land. There were Nupe warriors that were captured by the alliance of the Esako, the Bilis, and the Esan. So Nupe people today in Esako, in that, especially in Agbede and some part of northern part of Esan land, they were captives. Nupe warriors that were held captives after they defeated the Nupes. Some of them they lived there. They were captives.
Many of them remain in the land, Abi.
Yes, they were held captives now. Yes, now. So that Nupe warriors that were captured, they lived in Agbede now. That's how they moved.
And that is why their reverend their enogi is always like these are the evidence.
Oh, is there the books are the history are there? They are well documented. I want to document. I will agree on here. Like Onojo of Irua. Onojo of Irua. Kakabonia, it bush people now.
It's very clear. Yeah. Clear. I argue on that.
Also, today women were confused. Women are not from Benin. No, it's a person where we are doing agree with you. Like. Also, I can hear
the history. And when I be saying
it's a word done already. No. That's not with him.
Yeah, you can't.
If you be a one year near the 1 year.
Why are domo?
Mama,
oh, why yes, what domo? Dani Yavo. Ako, wapi winner? Winner ya ne. Ni wie Sam we gbin ajire ima. Ima wa mi otiyan. Ifa igba no wa la yan gbe na pa o wa da me mu we. Ebi omo anate wa lati. Ati ebi si awon.
O me we sometimes you mana pe ma o ipedia. Amu po pe mo ma ro. Mommy be man they put every name history. But this I am with rubbish now. The man go to go back to history again. Another if man put to come back to history. So Esan, when you will do come to you say. You point na go look you say.
Yage no denia if Bogisa guy na ga me the compact dialogue go no pay.
Okay, no play the young
man. Platform so we can no so no e wa oni wa mo we do without ma e wa be we worry ba so the wa be we kan eri as ege oh yeah you damn you so ni better imade de oni live aye ya to why ya ba better yan wa tin me the Congo no pay ni nevi ya wa fi oponia iya siwie eni ai iya mo ma gin agbe gbogbo an omi o iya azo yo so ore ba popo abe mani o wa uro fi are uro woro noro omo na ze bie nu ji no ho a take puff no way you roll with ya me mi oni mo gbe na ba una dey call me make I do na dey write me make I come jump brafa isha na brafa I no want jump na by force name ogbon wa na muri abe ba ni agi force when we dey brafa I no water o tele wa oge big lie ota egbe ya ni ya ma eke ni arigbera ariwo iya ma ri eme ni ata omi ya confused just like that
apart from living or is it there go yani ke me my me for some days now
egbe we ya
well da be ni awu ni na platform o be oni ya lo abe ya kian ya join you do ya join o je laugh of house all that join now you na ki obi na je na wa se na ya na se ni ai you know wa ki obi na do meeting you know do ya use fan no trust trust no fan when you got that this trust no fan you me go there se ba yeah Europia kan la Europia o Europia na go ya follow you don't feel like all you say laugh out here now. I like be here wa be platform one here now. But then I do me see. E ni lo pa yo lili ya la o. Lili wa yo la o. Esan United don be yo la o. Yo wo kan. Wo ya tin re o je
ni abi.
Uro fe you fe lao. Oye aso glass house. Oh ya lao.
Erusele noro. Only in short, me my no taye korio. Oda orio. Me my.
Esa no kla je no
Oye wo mo so wa we me. Me no ta in short me in besana. Iya wa do mu gbin agboto.
History na wa go re ya ye.
Wa ke me go go. Adwa differentiating yan.
Mama ji o.
Ile
Erusale mo ni Romo Sale a.
Uwe.
Erusale ni Romo Sale.
Ya fende gwe.
But then you have to Romo Sale, but ya.
Ye here no there.
Ya show egwe. Ya mi o eme no ya date of year o. Ogun date of year, date of year me mai. Me no ya o we ba. Me understand the situation. You take me man o.
You know, you know.
So suojo suore va como na muri abege no pe obege so ni me wa me yana just where yeah ti we egun me na ka we na get stress egboma because if I go ni magele ni erun ni mari erun ni yan opolo gbese yan number 2 a confusion wa la yan gbe in the platform ni awe yaje we are me aba ebe ni ataro paropa egba wa ya ta ni
we egene de wa
ni ataro paropa egba ba
ya setting ya we ya
iya iwa la dia tesu ma we kan no fun mama mi la wa de kun oya o wa la dia oni wa la ti oye oni iye won no kun ya
you know
Omio o si de na ndro mo foma wa be de baya yen eni o ma be ni so gbugbe ba mila that mila yen ma be gi merugbe ma o ti odo ati yen ma de ku me de no de ku me wa odo ati ne is moji ti me o gbe ne is moji ni babo like gbe andro mo fe okay ta wa ma water egbe ope ni eke gberi yen gbiji yen no wa ya egbe iyan na ope ni ake dusa amare re la gani mama mi la mi fe mi fie mi ge go be to agbe mebe to te bayan eri ma ya kan e de sisi so to yen na do ati mama mi la resist igo gwali division eri ya do ese bege ni iya ya we bo ba mo na emi mama mi la mo pa ka ya we bo ba mo na emi mi o be no gi no se meta mu wa nana anu salo gwa ima o be mu jakima be be do yan na be ti yan o ni poison eri yan be ji yan otefo be to saba ke ke bo pa yan ino ro edo ni obere egwe mama opa mama eva we nana ya fa ni yan wa o ni yan wa dis we ge ni emi ya na we na te ya wo pa ko ni ona ikin o se iya meeting me gi ruania mo ibi
gbore ya ti enupe
ya ati yan snake ni ya iya ga ti yan enupe omo pa ni mama mi la fa ni ti yan eha eya wa eya ri ti yan ni
oni azen
àwọn ya ki mari tasi okojo ta owo gboso were ni owo ana ti yan bushman
Itigu amo ha ati era so tani itigu amo ha ni.
To wa ti yan
population of the Esan oje school. Ero ibi be ni ibi abe sako akoko edo ya je school. Abe onwa be ya je school. Oju ibi Esan oje school. The highest man on yes we yan ni ana wa o ka gesa na ni o ya gbe bodori okoso o wa ka gesa now
iya zebu agbonu iya agbon
God bless you
ya se gbe neli iya gbon se
God bless you o bi aba wo wenwa aba wenwa
Oh well, yeah, the platform of power we are where yeah, to where ara,
Ara. Esa ka dia do me jiro be ko sine ke na ko be be.
Ara
Esa wa ya de ko sine ke na wa ko.
ara.
Awo ne be ya ara. Wara.
Wara ukame.
Makawa ya so ginia. No gay ya ese kinapa. Monavio ne daji. O kinapi ya gbele ya wa. Ne ya iwa muna. Ne ya iwa kaya. No gay ya bona. Kinapa. Ya no gay.
Iya mo so no de. Ya go wa ekpo ma no de. You got watch a wheeler.
Mami da me la o. Ine wa group e ni.
Wa mi wounded civilian.
Oh,
if I not watch a wheeler.
I want wounded civilian.
They got this.
Ya go wa ya kwa. If you son you kidnap him.
You want to calm down?
Wow. Ọmọ mi agẹgẹ wèrè so wà wẹsẹ o wà bàbá yìí o.
Wow, wẹsẹ kaka bro, God bless you for that. Thank you very much.
All right o.
Thank you, absolutely.
Bàbá yìí o.
God bless you. So we'll continue. We'll never have a break, so that they will not distort our heritage, our history, our heritage. So for me, what I'm interested is to continue to protect and preserve our tradition through the narration of our history. And nobody come and tell me this. Not going to make peace. We're not going to make peace for some room that side. On my cousin, anyway. You can't be talking about peace when there is no truth. You can't be talking about peace when there's no justice. So for me, I will continue to do more to as much as possible to educate and enlighten our people. I will tell them books they should read about the history, books they can go to in order for them to get the facts and figures about our history. Machiavelli, you were the one that asked a very foolish and stupid question, according to social media blog. A stupid and foolish question. Why are we talking about our history? One, we want to protect, we want to preserve. That's why we're talking about it. So, Edo Blood and others, I don't know who are in water before I call it today. So that nothing gave me.
Machiavelli,
where are we talking about the history? What is the achievement that we start to gain? I am Machiavelli.
I like to only one comment.
But we were on.
Our comment. Comment section, menamio. Did Machiavelli of America? Maybe no ya operate here. Okay, you might present in the
so for me, my problem, yeah, no matter the man you know, na where even Yasania. First thing first. Money,
is better. You know what? Yes. I mean, different departments you want. So yeah, what you good enough? You have to lay your way though. So when Kagesan and Agbe Bodogi, we are Kagesan and you give the historical master here. Oh, we have my history. Anyway, what is the book here? Ye fed in it. The government in Nigeria, it does say precisely. They are security. A grave Christopher Okoji. Because you are to the Kwasona. Yes. Again, I'm money. They are secure by this. I told them before. Yeah, here, my cat. Yeah, I told you.
You are right, mommy. You are right. You are right because I was surprised when they were asking me where he did. When I went back, I asked her where he did. Oda no mania. You can't manage no genia because you ain't tie benia. E ke mena me ni uwe be ni me na mi o. Ibe to we. E me
Yeah,
na
mama,
oda.
yeah, igbolo ko ye gi o Yeah, we.
Because yeah, no. Let me tell you people, Lilian Co. Christopher Okoje was former Minister of Health. Former Minister of Health in Nigeria. Former Minister of Health. He is the founder of Zuma Memorial Hospital in Irua. He founder here. So he's a man of all, he's a man of intellectual, and he's a man of integrity. I can hospital already, a man of Virginia. When I are turning for, when I can't turn all those things that man said, where is from the elders, from the community, from the individuals. So the best way you can get history is through oral history. I can written history. So without oral, there cannot be written history. So anything when you are told, I will be debunking them. I'm going to don't change our history. So, mama.
History.
Yeah, my baby,
no, the head.
What my baby, yeah, but hey, yeah, so my was a pebania. A platform is saga or wavero, a platform is debunker or wavero. So let me a platform is saga, Maria.
Mama, Mama. Yeah, you let love you know, let love lady. You know, go let love. Even not care. Don't blood the hot. No nonsense.
Yeah, my
because you remember let love lady that here. Then I'm let love lady. You know the let love lead. So you will come with nonsense. You want me love lead. Oh, go back then. Everyone don't care. Don't blood the hot. No nonsense. On I'm here life later. On your life on me amola later. No, me we don't blood the hot one day. Oh no, me say boo. Problem na saga walahin. Problem saga walahin. On me end of view me later. You know you woto ni nia. Na no we 25 minutes to buy na we no dey block eh. Here why you gun we that be get ore. So no ki Yoba no say me ma o kere no. Me wa Yoba. Maka go Yoba ni. Oh ki Yoba le Santa be do. China village yana go a. China village na no social media na TikTok na. Oh ki be Santa be do we anya do. We yan go a. Okay, I tell you, we are not doing. Who for that? China village in Anago. China village in Anago. China village in Anago. I be a sign. Yeah, when you want my Moazo here, the maybe upon a good way as this sample. If I knew me, must be told to what really is a boost of 2 hours. Well, you better pack you, and I was always saying, oh, do go boss or go do go say. It sounds like bed to them. It sounds as okay as in be a be. A year to our war. A be. What do one out there? It almost said no be. And I wish you were saying, wake me up. Oh, when I nyaka. You can say, I see wake me up. Can you imagine nonsense? Ability. Why one year what you where
what
era você não era vi você o pinha nhaka e você sai assim o pinha
Ale composing one year.
Yeah, my baby.
Yeah, baby.
He don't set.
What's a dog cast? Where will I come out?
Why we get people self they beat them. People they beat them, Yoruba they beat them. You pay the bill, you don't cast. You don't cast.
Urofiano,
Baya de
What are
na
you saying?
bully Maria.
Nyaka. You were saying, ya see, we
Yagi one musician passo. Iana do fear with the aye a win as well. Can you imagine? Ogayano Yaquenoa. Obia dog.
She went to after with you. Yes, I had one. That was I had that wood. That was I had that wood. Yeah, that wood. Yes, I want that wood. That was I had that wood. That wood. It's not that wood. Yeah, I bring out the wet dueku. Well, no, because I'm not dueku daughter. Wa delikua, odekua. Otessa, can you imagine? All the ameme. Done. Tessa. I know, yeah. Era vi you say work me. Nyaka. Ibo ke san ya ti work me. Social media has block it. Era vi you say work me. Nyaka. Ibo ke san ya ti work me. Yes. Brother, the Lord go get.
Why Ibiaka will be no bono sayagbe. Ian do ye so ye do ye meta. Or Gia can very onina. Nia Marimia or Yahweh Nigbia or Nia Wakin is one anana.
Hey, brother, you come sir. The Lord go get brother Lord say we me aki give me for me.
Good evening, everybody. Mama, I greet everybody. Pardon me.
Para you dey.
Yeah, Baba.
Come sir.
Okay.
The Lord go on.
I give a submission. A submission me I give. What is that? My with these people. When we not say any other video. Iyana they buy Igbo, Yoruba, tie bonima. So there's nothing here. Una honey imia. Na I can't when we not say shitty magbe. With this, we are one now. By politically, they will be taking our position. That's why today is difficult.
The Lord that good. I mean, I'm telling you this thing. My okpa do pay him.
Yes.
Only when na okpa with do.
No, the reason why be say Mama,
you
no
I relate to Benin now. Listen, they relate to first cemetery, second cemetery, third cemetery. You know the fourth cemetery. At yaki, fourth cemetery yaki ba. So can my brother.
Mama, no verse. See, what I try to talk be say. I think this afternoon I come to hear say people for this platform they talk how they take my grades so and you understand. What I just want to make it clear say we not be one with these people. If my own brother join stranger fight me, my own brother, then I'll come see my brother as one. It's a reality, is very clear to us. If Esan get issue with us, not be to go join Igbo or Yoruba to the insult us. If they want their own state, not be to go Yoruba platform or Igbo platform to the insult us. So their own problem is bigger than them. And this play, whether they play, so we go follow their plan. At the end of the day, they will become foreigner in Edo State because they are from Nupe. The next governor now will use and take and pay because Esan not like good thing. Turn of Esan now they don't. Now is the turn of Esan.
Blood, hold on first. Blood, the Lord.
Yes.
Esan, not be Nupe. Why not for they sell this narrative? Esan people are not Nupe now.
My brother, if Esan open mouth they call me in a binu, I go call them Nupe. Organoves. Now 50-50. If you saw my papa, I go insult your papa. Now they use their history now. No be that tell you say now they use their mouth also will not be one. Organ, you don't see her now. I don't check history.
Wait. But hello, sir. A lot in the end, you tell don't know. But on the video where now, having an answer on the to pay yaki.
Thank you. This is the problem we have now.
These are the same of Lupe all over now. No, you have to walk.
Who they don't say they get population?
Mama,
if don't be see finish, see for Nigeria, people when they talk say they get population. I'll feel measure many tribes for Nigeria now when they talk say they get population. But if you call social media, you know they hear their name. You go hear do.
But you know the boy because they give or they
bro.
My beer,
we need to be proud of ourselves. Nobody will come and tell us say why would be a dog? Why would say a dog? That is not. For my profile now, if you click on, you go see and say my local government is bigger than Esan land. They need to accept to. If not, they go cast. Are you on this state? We play say no which one local government for those states. And you insult people dwell. How you will take that state? How is it possible?
For Benin,
they must go.
They must go.
They must go, whether they like it or not. We don't start time. They don't start time. They must to end that.
This time, Mama, this time it's not Esan.
This time
it's not Esan versus Edo. It's Ovia Southwest versus Esan. Yes, my local government is bigger than Esan land. When they call the book, I get my profile. Me they talk now, I know they lie. If I click on, why they want to challenge it? People will carry along. If the politics will don't matter they appoint Esan go say go represent us for federal level. Imagine. All these things have to stop. Okay, see now, for Kogi State, now just one tribe now do the rule. Not in the boy day. We have almost 67% of the population. We see they share governorship with people, but still they say they'll come out for social media. They insult us. We just need to see the way they also will not be one. It will favor us, so that do election will they govern these people. They go cry tire.
What is it? I call the joy Benin. Can go say Igbo don't know say it's a day. Yoruba don't know. All the tribes don't know say it's a day. You know when they tag that not say the journey do again.
Hey, yeah. The full show glass, full road that we talk to. Huh? They will say that if you ask them, they will say they be Benin. They be Benin.
If I not be me change their history. As far as they talk say they don't get anything to do with Edo. So we have to see if me, the old me, Esan they tell me say Benin people come for Benin people now they Binu they before you now. You don't be which my local government they come in for me now for Edo State. You know go better for that person. See, the truth be say if you they talk say what they talk say Esan no be no pay this one. You will be like say no be Esan man tell me say Benin people now they Binu. Do you know what it is? So because of that now, I'll come say, okay, I know there are Nupe people. Why did they cry over Nupe traditional wear if there are no Nupe? Yesterday, is a man for who the Zuzu platform. He choose
their cloth, Niguna Nupe.
He choose traditional wear over make I shock you. As a man choose Nupe traditional wear over their no gay. You see, you know what he talk? He say if people might no gay but come out our traditional wear. What tell and say, oh God, this one a new pay, we don't concern contact.
So they don't have anything.
It's why you.
Aborian.
Ya na epa lego sa question. Epa because me aga no ya so ga agwoshi e zegebe na ri wina. Ga busy.
So, any connection at all, Enupe Lao Tesan at all, whether by war, whether by crook, whether by anything.
Yes, they came. They came.
Okay,
The honor
because
job.
when
The
not
honor job Irua. Enoto Eromosele became a Muslim because he married one of the daughters of the Oba of Agbede.
okay.
That is very correct. Then the Nupe people, they used to trade. They were traders, they were preachers, they were medicine sellers in the old days. They were trading with each other. The Nupe were trading, all of us they were trading together until the Nupe were inflated by the Fulanis. When the Fulanis invaded through Nupe, they had internal crisis over rulership. So they were looking for external people to come and settle them. That's how the Fulani came. When the Fulanis came to infiltrate the Nupe people, that mentality of the Fulani is to conquer and introduce Islam. That's how the Nupe people started invading. They first of all invaded Amuchi, and that the invasion was successful because some of the Esako people, they were tired of serving idolatry, that is the worship of idol. So some of them joined. Some of them were already Muslims. So by the time the Fulani and Nupe came, it was very easier for them to turn the people of Amuchi into Islam. And even though they were resistance from Amuchi, they went to Agbede. Even the Agbede people, they fought against them. And at the end of the day, they were able to overcome the people and they turned them to Islam. So from Amuchi, they found themselves to Agbede. From Agbede, they enter Ewu. Ewu is the northern part of the Esan, and they were advancing. So when they were advancing until a force of the southern part of Esan and some part of the northern part of Esan, some Esako people who were against the Nupe people spreading Islam with the Benin warriors, they came together and they strategized and they were positioned. The warriors were positioned in strategic points, including up to Eyo. Before they were able to push the Nupe people, that war took over 3 years before they were able to overcome the Nupe people and some of the Esako people that joined the Nupe people in spreading Islam in that part of the Edo. And they were able to push them. I'm coming now. They were able to push them to Agbede. And if you look at Agbede today, some Nupe warriors that were captured, they positioned them in Agbede. Some Esako warriors too. And some Esam and some people, that's how they infiltrated that area. So how the Nupe were able to found their presence in Esako and some part of Esan land were one, it was through voluntary, and secondly, it was through marriage, and three, it was some of the Ewu people were raided. When they raided them, and in order for them not to buy them, they forcefully joined them to become a Muslim. So these are how today you see some pocket of Islam. Islam practices the culture, the dressing in Edo North and some part of the northern part of Esan land, and you see today. But in the case of Onoje of Irua, it was through marriage that Onoje Eromosele, it was through marriage when he married one of the daughters of the Oba of Agbede that he became Muslim. So it is not, you cannot say in a single sentence, it was because of the invasion. That was how people became Muslim in some part of Esan land. No. Some were through voluntary, some were through marriage, some were through choice. They liked it, they wanted a change. So when you talk about that, Esan people are Nupe, it's not all of them. That's what I'm trying to establish. Okay. That the Nupe people who are Esan today, they were Nupe soldiers who were captured. By the time the Esan people and the Benin and the Esan people overcome the Nupe people, some of the soldiers, Nupe soldiers and Esan soldiers, they lived with them. They lived in that part of Agbede. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, because our brother was saying where Esan and Nupe, you disagree. I wanted to say
hello, can I have to watch my brother?
At least
now how come about the Azaki to a king of here? Which language is that?
And those no penny here be they gave birth there. We go.
No, yes,
in Mr. Elogosata is okay. But
that means
I have to say something.
That means we are not all. We can because Mama the difference now. Because all we know that Nupe is among all of them. There, it could be their
I'm saying that it's among my sister. You are right. My sisters. My brothers and sisters, in every society, there's no in society now.
Okay, because since we don't know the Mama no Nupe, we don't know the one will not be Nupe. As all we know, say Nupe come there, Nupe give birth there, Nupe develop there in the 19th century. So all of them at the moment is Nupe until they confirm DNA to.
No, don't say that. Don't say that, mother. Don't say it per platform. Hello.
Okay.
No. All of them are not Nupe. I'm trying to correct you. You are still another issue to you.
But they come.
Mother, listen. We are not there for all those. Mother, listen now. Oh, Mama, listen. Oh,
can I say something, Mr. Elogosa?
I narrated how they became some elements, some traces of Nupe people are living. It's not only in Esan. Nupe also lived in Agbede. And I narrated the history for you that among the Agbede people, there are Nupe soldiers and warriors. Among the Esan people, in the northern, particularly the northern part, there are among them the Nupe people. You cannot say all of them are Nupe. That's what I'm saying. When you say all of them, Esan people are all Nupe, I said no. They are among them. Because that land belongs to the Benin. Esan people are Benin now. They lived in that land before they started spreading Islam. Yes, some of them are Nupe, not all of them. Nupe are in
Yes, you are right.
Can I have to wait what Mr. Elogosa said?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Please hold on. Epa, we know that place is Edo land, but the people occupying that space is a Nupe people. You see, when you see an Esan people,
but I don't know. Listen, I'm not there for those watching the history.
Yes,
my brother, Mr. Elogosa. I'm
not trying to change it to Oga. You see, these Esan people you are seeing that is challenging the Benis. Those are the Lupes. The one that said no, we are one. Those are the Edos. So we should know.
The ones on social, the
one that accept us. The one that rejected. Another one that be Lupe. You know, their papa they tell the issue. You can't change it. Now what is your mama? Their papa tell the negative.
They are not from Benin. They are not from Edo.
Let's make this conversation a very intelligent conversation. Mr. Elogosata is 100% correct. Let me Nana. Let me tell you, when Mr. Elogosata, let me just talk my own. There's no society that is homogeneous society. Homogeneous society there's no society that is 100% one people. Every society is heterogeneous society. If you say there are some Nupes in Esan, you are correct.
Yes.
And like how they come into Esan land, Mr. Elogosara explained. And this can make the 21st century. They have intermarried, and also they are also a part of the Esan society now. And for example, I'll tell you, who give example. Like for example, like Ambrose Ali that came from Mekboma. He said his ancestry is from Nupe.
Where are you from?
Let me.
I come in peace.
Where are you from?
I come in peace, so you guys should allow
Where
me
are
to
you from?
deliver the message.
Like Ambrose Ali's son said, they came from Nupe. That is well established. And then Mr. Ologosaga attached that not all Esans are Nupe. For example, now I have been to Esan land. There's one thing that I point out where I said most of their Egwari. While Esan land, every place in the Esan land where the kings live is called Egwari. For example, I will use Ebele as an example. If you go to Ebele, there are some places they call Uduredo. And that Uduredo, and you can see pocket of some Esans. They still greet Lamogun, Labo. You understand me? Those are people like, okay, that greeting, they came from Benin. They still keep that greeting.
Wait, now I'll contribute. You see what you talk
Wait, let me finish now. Let me finish. Igwebe. Wait, now those people na Igwebe now, Ebele,
yes, now, but they don't be
Igwebe.
Igwebe not be Esaipa.
Let me finish now. Now not the let person finish. Then if those people they tell you say they are from Benin, believe them. But once I see they tell you, any Esama tell you say it's not from Benin, still believe them. Now you know where ancestry come, but we know say Nupe mixed with them. If those who are coming Nupe, it's okay. There's no way you can't talk say for Esan land, no pocket of Benins that are living there. There are a lot of pocket of Benins that are living in Esan land. Also mixed with some Nupe invaders or either by marriage or either by choice or either by merchant. They are living there. Let's keep history straight and facts. Now they try to talk. There are Nupe people in Esan. Though Nupe people, their culture also influence their dressing. The way Esan dress. Yes. You see say the Esan Edogis, they dress like Bini. You see say the Esan ordinary people, they dress like the Nupenians. They're like the Nupes. Yes. That's like if you go to any traditional district for Esan land, they dress like the Bini monarch and all those kind, be like Bini traditional attires. But the people in Esan land, they dress without their Igbo. Those one are Nupe because the Nupe get also influence their culture also. We not go see that one out. Now I want to try to talk. Esans are Nupe and also some part are Benin. That is how we feel get this conclusion straight and perfect. Thank you, brothers.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Now I want to need to understand. Yes.
Can I
You see, what you talk not true, but the only thing why I would disagree is that you see that there are 5 local governments. You have a card here, you have a gala here. We don't want to talk how you gala take come that land. That there are 5 local government. We not be rich my own local government. So since when they talk about history, when I talk how you can't enter, how you gala enter, so that me myself I will understand because now and I just look at Bini. You fit tell us
my brother will go on.
But for me, sometimes I know they go far. Like one of the video where I get for this my TikTok page, now concerning this former governor of Bender State those days, Ambrose Ali. If you watch that interview where they interview Peking, he talks say in Papa. He said not too far generation a guy he said they are from Nupe. So that one is clear. There are Nupe mixed with them until they do a kind of DNA. Because I just say majority of them are Nupe. Mo just say the way it is. Majority of them.
Look at stop all this process. Please hold on. Don't come and distort history in my platform because of saga. Okay?
No, not saga. I said Ambrose Ali's son. He said his father is from Nupe.
Please let me talk and turn off there. What the remember want to tell me Taugan what the Taugan.
No,
I'm talking to what I told you. I thought you are repeating.
No, I'm telling
you. Talk you leave this place
on my TikTok.
No, sir.
Thank you. Mute yourself. Oh,
That's
sorry.
what I'm saying. Yes.
Yale be. Well, man, history no yale be in
I'm talking
Yata.
about genuine history. You are
Because we are here for history.
let me talk.
That Igala old.
Okay, let me talk. I will drop you. Let me talk. Okay, let me talk. Or I will drop you. Do settlement for a year. Oh, what I'm telling my sister Oni is what I said. People are still going back to what she said. I don't like it. Don't change history. How many new people are in this land? How many people? How many new people are in this land? Is it not few of them? Many of the Esan people, they dress like Lupe because they like the culture. They became Islam. Many Esan people, they are not many people you see in Esan land today. They are real Esan people, but they choose to dress like Nupe people. And there are people in Esan land today. They are Nupe. Their ancestry is from Nupe, like the one of Akusalu. I watched that video when he said the ancestor they are from Nupe. Yes, but that does not mean that Esan people, all of them are from Nupe. I'm doing the correction. We are still going back to what I'm correcting. Me, I'm not there for those history. I know they do saga.
Oga, forgive him. Oga, please forgive him. Epa, please, you see, you know history well. You fit tell me now true say Gala.
Listen, Oga, don't tell me what topic I want bring. We are concentrating on one topic. Don't go to the other one.
Yes, but I want to know.
Let me tell you before they listen. Okay, let me talk. I will drop you. What I challenge the platform. Why changing me? Look at it now. Before they invaded Auchi and Agbede, they came as traders. Before the Nupe people came to invade and conquer Auchi and Agbede, previously they were traders. When they were trading with Auchi and the Agbede and Ewu people, they were doing it as on mutual relationship. When they were coming, some of the Auchi and Agbede people, they voluntarily became Muslim. They were dressing like the Nupe people, but they were Esan by origin. So any people you see today dressing like Nupe automatically doesn't mean that it's from Nupe. Some of them are from Nupe who lived in Esan and in Auchi land. Yes, they came all the way from Nupe and they live with them. But many of the Esan and Esako people, they like the culture, they like the religion. When they when they became Muslim, they started dressing like Nupe people. What did they get? What the person they start to tell now? Don't do it my platform yet. Look at it here now. He said by Ora believe they came to Esan land in the 17th century. By some people, always they were dressing like they dressed like turban and long robes. There they refer to them as Egba Lupon, who were said to be either Hausa or Nupe or Yorubas. They came as traders and they also came as preachers. They first visited Ida. From Ida, they migrated to Auchi market for centuries and they started advancing to Otesan to transact and to preach to those who were interested in the new religion. Why are you changing history? That's how they came. They came through Ida to Auchi. From Auchi, they started advancing to Esan. And when they were coming to do what? They were doing business and they were preachers. In the 80s, you will see Hausa people, you will say medicine for waste. You will say medicine for waste. You will say manpower. That is how they started. They were trading with the people from Auchi to Esan land. There were no invasion. There were no conquer. During that 17th century, when they were coming as traders and preachers, they were trading on potash. They were trading on hat. They were trading on skins and heat. They were trading on red cap gowns. They were trading on beads. They were trading on mirrors. They were trading on knives. That is the Fulani and Nupe people. This was where they were trading with us. And what they were buying from us, they were buying palm oil. They were buying clothes. They were buying kola nut. They were buying cotton. They were buying thread from the Auchi and Esan people. That is how they started initially. And during that process, some of the Auchi people and some Esan people, they became Islam because they were tired of serving idol. Some of them were voluntary. I just like this Igbalupon. That's what they call them. Esan people call them Nupe people as Igbalupon. That's what they call it there. Which one be this one? The way they were dressing. Some became Muslim. That was in the 17th century. Along the line, when they were inflicted by the Fulanis, when they had the Nupe people had civil war. They had civil war. The Nupe people did not just come and it was because of expansionist mentality that they started invading, and they invaded Aunchi, they conquered. They went to Agbede, they invaded, they conquered Agbede, they introduced Islam to that place. From Agbede, they entered Ewu. Me, I'm not there to change this show. I will talk the way it be. Some of those Muslims, some of those Islam people today, they are not Nupe, but they dress like Nupe people. That is one. And there are Nupe people who are living in Agbede. They are also living in Esan land. Yes, they intermarriage. The Onoje of Irua became a Muslim. Onoje Eremosele became a Muslim because he married one of the daughters of Oba of Agbede. If you are a Muslim, if you have a Muslim friend like a Christian, before they will allow you to marry that daughter, they'll tell you that you must first of all convert to Islam before you can marry that daughter. That was how the Onoje of Irua Eremosele became a Muslim. Why you fear with you? Majority of them, no. Majority of them are not Nupe. No, it's few of them. Majority of them, they are Esan. That's what I want to establish. What I'm reading now, I'll tell you the source. What do they do like this? Where is Esan? Me, I'm not there for this thing. I'm talking about the way they be. I'm talking about what here. I feel with you. Majority of them, they are not Nupe. Majority of them are Esan. 30% of them, some of them are Nupe. If you look at Agbede, the people in Agbede, they are mainly Nupe people, more than the one in Esan land. Aunchi, Agbede, they dress more like Nupe people more than the Esan. The Esan North, the northern part of Esan land, yes, they are Muslim because they conquered them. They invaded and they conquered them until the southern part of Esan joined force with some Esako people, with the Benis. They positioned themselves up to AO. It was not only the Esan warriors that fought the Nupe people. The Esako people also joined them. Because some of the Esako people, warriors, were loyal to the Esan, they were loyal to the Oba of Benin. But today now they will say...
Now the Nigerian North were northern state or northern part of Esan.
That is like Esan, when Esan or not a part of the Esan. When Ewu, not a part. No, every not a part in only a part of Esan. No seek a donut. Only the northern part. Here was cocaine, and they were penetrated to the south. Before the south grouped up together, and they were able to. For 3 years, they fought with them. They defeated them, and they now pushed them to Agbede. That is the history. Those part of the Esan are not seek a donut. Only the northern part of Esan. The history books. The way Esan conquered, it was the northern part of Esan that they conquered. That is history. Don't change it. Majority of them are Esan. Few of them are Nupe. Yes, we also have Nupe in Agbede. We also have Nupe in Aunchi. But many of the indigenes of Aunchi and Agbede and Ewu, they voluntarily joined. Some were forced to become Nupe by the dressing. That's what I want to establish. All of them are not Nupe. So thank you. People can speak. Now I'm not there to change this show. I'm going to change this.
Oh, thank you very much. This your history is really nice. I enjoy it, host. Maybe next time I will call for Igala home because I thought you say Igala still there inside. I don't know whether that's truth or not.
Say what?
Igala people still there in land. Now what I hear? Whether that's true or
I don't know what about that day now.
Okay.
Because
okay.
it was the Igala. It was the Igala that fought with them, with the people, and I'm pushing her. It's in the history book now. Yes.
Okay.
They're related. Yes. So there are some of them are in Igala. Because if you look that part now, Kogi na Igala now. Kogi no be Igala.
Yeah, Kogi na Igala. Yeah. Is Fulani Amo?
Yes, now. Fulani, the Fulani that invaded Nupe people.
Okay. That's very important.
Because it was when the Nupe people. Let me show you where you go and read to want a proper understanding. On me, I talk. Let me show you where you go and read. Go and read this book. Go and read this book. Where is the book? I tell you, so I'm not gonna understand them in the taxi. Oh, where is this something? I'm coming, oh, the Lord. Oh, where are you? Okay, now look at it. Go and read this book. He said the Nupe invasion of Esan land by Dawood Omolume Ebafo, PhD. Nupe invasion of Esan land by Dawood Omolume Ebafo, PhD. Department of History and International Study, University of Lapa, Niger State. When you read it, you understand what I'm talking about. Then you see whether what I tell you in a lie or not true. You come tomorrow to come and say what I said is a lie. Go and read it. Nupe invasion of Esan land by Dawood Omolume Ebafo. Go and read it. You see it there. Thank you. I feel true. Why fair with you?
Iya ni kenu ro. Iya ka wi amake Edo State re na. Iya ni okenu pere. Iya to be yan China. Any okenu pere na.
Yes. They know their history.
And they know their history. That the people. No kenu pere. Iya ni no. Iya ni to be yan China. Iya ma kedore. They are not from Edo State. Or one forget iya we do yakin. So they come from Nupe. They are the people.
But not all of them, man. Try to understand me. It's not all of them. You should not change it. It's not all of them.
You. Not all of them.
We are Nikelu Perry. Or Tana, we are Edo.
Yes, that's right.
Yes. No job. People that came out to say they were Edo. That only why we stream Edo. But you never live here. Nikelu Perry, not Tana, we are Edo. Yes. You get Edo. Do you know Edo? Yes, we are from Edo.
I am to party no pay. That don't the that.
I don't have to pay. I am not going to pay.
Oh, yes, it's not pay.
Any can wait the setting a carry. Any can no pay. You have to be at we Edo. So they should go to back to no pay.
Yes, I agree with you. Not all of them. That's what I'm saying. Yes, we understand ourselves.
No, really, no, not all of them, but any Sama that talk is not related to Bini. Believe that man, because maybe it's from Nupe.
Yes.
For them, we cannot establish a fact to where. And there are some not related to us where they are Benis. There are some they say they are not Benis. They are not related to Bini. Believe them. Those people those ones are from Nupe. Like those ones that in talk. They say they are not related to Benin. Those are Nuperians. Esan Nupe. We call them Esan Nupe. The majority of them, they said they are Benis. Their father told them they migrated from Benin. Even the Enoji of Igwebe said it. A lot of them, they are Ubo, all of them, they know. But those ones that are rebellious to us that said they are not Benis, believe them. Truly, they are not Benis. They are from Nupe. Yes, you know, the way you have different those societies is one. It's different people living there. That is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, come on, Tananya. Come on, Tananya. Look at it. The method adopted by the Nupe invaders in the various attacks into Agbede, Auchi, and later Esalan was awesome, and this clearly indicated that the invasion was not religiously intended, but to expand Nupe's sphere of revenue base on slave trade and booties. He said, nonetheless, the fact that some communities were later Islamized in the process was unplanned for judging from the invaders' mode of operation. The use of charging horses backed by the foot soldiers with long iron spear in some villages that were able to put up resistance, the scorched earth approach of burning farmland, hunts, filling wells with stones, etc. were applied. Moreover, the invaders did not settle in Afeman land where they conquer it, but returned to Bida, where they sent army every 3 years to collect tribute, as was also experienced in Esan land. You see it? He said foreigners as ambassadors called Azeni were appointed. The Azeni saw to the collection of required tribute from the indigenes. The Azeni also appointed slave escort who accompanied the slave supply by the captured household to Bida. You see it? Tradition also mentioned that those sent as escort to Bida on their return to Afema were followed by Ansa and Nupe traders who often settled down to trade, preach, and teach Islam to those interested in the new religion. You see it? To those who were interested in the new religion. So some of them became Muslim. Some Auchi people became Muslim on their own. Some of them were forced. And some of the Nupe people also live with them. So it's very clear. It's very clear.
My yawa understand the way. Mama kawe ya kenupere. Iyani no kenupere. It's like when mejebania. Muhaka muobe oni meki. Only when you go deeply. Yama only atake ni akere. Ani ya ni ya u. Iya eni ya kami ya ne wo keni akere. They know. Just when yama only ata. Or if you know they are not from Edo State. So guys, the people no to kila na ya ani okenupere. No. I will say.
Thank you, ma'am. Honorable JP, which one be make una no check history? I don't understand now. When I got to talk na life for that side, we not dey for that and talk you. Not dey for that.
Yeah, good day, everyone. So this history the history of
can you say
hello, what
can you say majority? How can you say majority of the people are looking? I'm here.
Hello. Hello.
I'm here with this. And they hear JB talk. One of them about what?
No, why you are both? No, Igbo very anywhere. Why Muna not con the changes? Joy na hawe A47 na Ejianu. Where they are not from Edo State. If they said they are not from Edo State, and where in Nupe Yakiri, or many where the real people no river and Nupe Yakiri. You understand? It's like the way you put it. Where if you do change history. That's why.
Yeah, they're changing it because they said yes, JB. They're changing it because they said majority of them are Nupe, and I said no. That's why I raised my voice.
Now, as a man, no. You see the issue, Noroto now. Here where they are not from Edo State, so they are from Nupe. They are not where here.
We are not disputing that one, Oga. Oga, we not dispute that one. We are not disputing it.
For me,
what we are disputing is that. Let me talk to JB. This is my platform. JB, what I have with them is this. Don't say majority of them are from Nupe. That is the bone of contention. That is the reason why I said they should not change history. Of them are Nupe people who are living in Esan. I said no. It's few of them. When people tell you they are not Esan, they are Nupe, yes, they are right. Because the Nupe warriors were captured. They live with us. And before the invasion and the conquer of the Nupe people, some of them lived with us. They were trading with us. But at the end of the day, majority of them are Esan people. They are from Nupe. I am not saying that when somebody says it's from Nupe, that is lying. No matter where they it will cause argument, JP, because majority of them are not Nupe.
Oga host. I want to ask you a question. For example, yes, exactly. If Esan man can say, okay, Benin person, he go back to Ile Ife, and Benin man can say, we go in a Nupe. My brother, you see that word Nupe, you go follow Esan. What will tag the Nupe? They tag us in the Binu. So it's a very simple. What do you tell them?
We say, listen, okay, fine. That one is saga, but for history, historically, when somebody tells me that, like when I was in that platform, they said we are from Ile Binu or Ile Ife, and I said no. Why am I saying it? I'm debunking. But if you say we don't turn out to saga and insult, that's another different case. But historically, intellectually, we the Beninese, we are from Ile Ife. It's very simple.
Yes, now we know. Even a late grandma is an Esan woman. Me know that one. My late grandmom is an Esan woman. But that one not me say because say, bro, my brother, now 8 years old, they talk about. If we allow these people, then we rubbish our name. I understand you, but my own late grandmom is an Esan woman. So not the fee say because a person they insult Esan for your platform. No, bro. We have to defend our own self, our own tribe, because these people, they are damaging our image.
People don't insult them.
No, that is the reality.
Okay. And also make I not say make una no insult them. But what I'm about but historically, majority of them, they are Esan people.
Wait in Esan. Excuse me. Before
Hello, my brothers and sisters. We'll stop this Nupe Esan something. If you want to do this Nupe Esan, we'll get another platform where we do them. This place where we do not just issue, just they try to learn intellectual conversation. But if not like Saga way, you want call us a Nupe. It get me they call them they be Nupe Miss Blood and they call them where. Not before this platform. This platform is just okay. We know they get some Nupe for Esan.
Yeah, we know. But it get what you want ask you. Before that Nupe edition, it be like say Nupe first come they do business for Esan land.
Yes.
Yes.
And they come still settle, some still settle in their midst.
Yes.
Just leave it come here now.
They came and
people open platform, go make go legal now. They're not going back.
Go make you get established in your bar. But you know, say all of us are talking say now fugitives and criminals now form Esan land. It's their history. That's why I still talking to them, make them know. And if you want to they talk and go, they use that history because all of us are want to they use something where you get. You know when you get some documents, now you take fight them. If they talk them out from out, you get a CB. If we don't establish and say Nupe de Esan land, more the de Esan land. Any Esan person we talk say he not be Bini, tag to Nupe. But if you want to say for Saga, they say Nupe, they to go back to Nupe, get where they talk. But for this platform, we'll just try to make them educative. Now be my own submission anyway. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
Hello, sir.
God bless you. Yes, you understand my point.
Mama, let Lord live. I got your Esan.
My brother, you are very right.
Hello, sir. Well, I'm here to blood the hot.
Lily, I bet make I reply this Lily love. Lupe woman.
Lord,
Lupe woman. Who invite you here?
Lord, you see the book when I say go read the history book. When I tell you to go read
those people they discuss. Nipple woman they cry for comment section. Why are you crying, Lily? We they talk about Lupe now.
You get me.
We talk about Kuku, you see cry. You know go better for your generation. Now, if not be Lupe blow when you get, what do they do? Your generation no feel who try out. Useless woman, prostitute. You Igbo map for us, they give up who they chop every day. Just one extra that you get, you know the shame. Useless woman.
What did she do here?
You want to defend
Lily na Nupe woman. Because Nupe really influences and that's why they call their king Zaki.
No matter. It is a joke. By the time we don't say that go to Nupe state. Now Niger state now. We go sell this and go Niger state.
Niger state.
Because they change their history to knock civilization. Make a body where you your way. Mahala with Saga.
Mama, she has said the rest. You know, saying that we want to
let them kill him.
Hello, Mama, go to your platform. Who goes Saga then? We get what for the Saga.
Hello, sir.
Mania. Apa you know? When the time?
Lawa mi baba ko gi magwa ni maka atasin la o ma.
Okay.
Wa mi baba ko gi magwa bi ati call me later.
Maybe later. The Lord.
Okay, I'm calling me later ni magwa ma.
The last submission. It's like
Don't blow the match. Act your way. I'm out. Bye you.
Thank you very much.
All right, Joe. See you later.
Anybody will get question for you if you ask me question. No. I know the answer. Esan and Lupe. Lily dey here. He dey wash. Lily, you are a Lupe woman. You are a Lupe. You said I am proud Lupe. No worry. By the time we go send you now, go Niger State. You are the flesh. It is a this gonna joke. No worry. Thank you, boss. Thank you very much. I dey come down now.
Make I disengage now, Mr. Alawosa. Thank you for this your platform.
We didn't look at your wrist. Why you be there? Make even audience aga video. If people mad it, you be mulati. Mama Janet, I beg. You need me, you people mad it. We do fake is the okay. Oh, cast the platform, man. Hello, sir. Probably hello, sir, maybe. Why I cast the platform away?